them all what I'm made up. Strut down the hall, won't stop till I get enough.
You ever get that feeling like when your parents do something that makes you wish the earth would just open up and swallow you whole?
Oh, absolutely. I think we all have those moments, right, where you just want to disappear.
Yeah, like hide under a rock maybe. But it turns out, even if your mom is like, Mariah Carey, you're not immune to that classic teenage mortification.
Nope. No escaping those awkward parent moments, no matter who you are.
Exactly. So today, we're going deep on a recent, and let me tell you, incredibly relatable moment. We're talking Mariah Carey making a surprise appearance on her 13-year-old son, Moroccan's live Twitch stream.
Oh, I saw this. This is pure gold. And what's really interesting is, well, beyond the immediate humor of it all, it kind of gives you a glimpse into this intersection of, celebrity life and just the universal experience of growing up.
Totally. It's like a peek behind the curtain, right? Into a world we usually only see through, carefully crafted Instagram posts and red carpet moments.
Yeah, exactly. It's a raw, unscripted moment.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
Okay, so for anyone who might not be super familiar with Twitch, it's basically a platform where people can broadcast themselves live, doing all kinds of things. But a lot of it is playing video games, chatting with viewers. Think of it like a live, interactive, online hangout.
It's a huge community, too.
Yeah, it's massive. And our source for this deep dive is a really fun piece from USA Today. They did a great job of capturing the essence of this whole hilarious family moment.
It's a good read.
So our mission, today we're going to break down the details of this little impromptu Mariah interruption.
Love it. Let's do it.
And along the way, we'll, consider what this whole thing might tell us about being a celebrity parent and what it's like to navigate adolescence when your mom is, Mariah Carey.
The elusive chanteuse.
Exactly. Okay, so picture this. Moroccan, who, by the way, goes by Curly Hair on Twitch Love, that is doing what millions of teenagers do. He's streaming from his bedroom.
Ah, yes, the teenage sanctuary.
Right. And the USA Today article actually mentioned that his twin sister, Monroe, was also hanging around, although she wasn't on camera, at first.
Lurking in the background.
Totally. And get this, Moroccan even tells his viewers, in passing, that his mom's around. So at this point, it's just a pretty normal teenage online gaming session, right?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Kids hanging out online.
Exactly. And then, boom, here comes Mariah.
Cue the dramatic entrance.
Seriously. And of course, it's not just a casual pop-in. The article really emphasizes this. Mariah enters the frame holding a dog. Full Mariah fashion.
Of course she has a dog. It's perfect.
Right. And Moroccan's reaction, instant full-body cringe. I mean, we've all been there, right?
It's that primal teenage mortification. It transcends time and space.
Oh, 100%. And according to USA Today, his immediate response is just, y'all need to get out now. And then classic, Mom, they can see you. It's so perfectly teenage.
So good. And then, she heard the cue, Monroe appears in the background.
Like adding fuel to the fire.
Right. Just total family chaos on display. And you could almost feel Moroccan's quest for online privacy just crumbling before his eyes.
Oh, totally. And it gets even better, or worse, depending on whose perspective you're taking. The article goes on to describe how Moroccan, puts his head in his hand at one point.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the universal sign of, I want to disappear right now, right? He even starts begging them, can y'all please get out of my room?
He's dying. He's absolutely dying inside.
Oh, I know. And what makes this whole thing even funnier is the contrast between, his complete and utter embarrassment and the chat's reaction.
Right. They're loving it.
They are losing their minds. The article mentions how, the chat just explodes with excitement. Hi, Mariah, I love you. Hi, Miss Carey. Is that actually Mariah Carey? They can't believe it.
It's like a celebrity sighting in the wild, but online.
Exactly. And that disconnect, right, between how Moroccan's feeling and how the viewers are reacting, it's what makes this whole thing so funny and so insightful.
It really highlights those different perspectives. For the viewers, it's this amazing, unexpected treat. And for Moroccan, it's his mom crashing his, carefully curated online world.
So true. Okay, so the way the stream ends is just, it's perfect. Basically, Moroccan, he just cuts the video feed. But you can still hear him, in the background trying to shoo his family out of the room.
Still on a mission to salvage some dignity.
Right. And his last words before he goes silent are just this amazing blend of exasperation and affection. He says, bro, get out. Oh my God, I love you, Mom. Shut the door, please.
That "I love you, Mom" is crucial.
Yeah, I know. It's just this little reminder that under all the teenage drama, he still loves his mom. And the USA Today article, they even point out how this clip went totally viral. They even quote an X post, and it sums up the whole thing perfectly. It says, "This is so funny because Mariah Carey is one of the greatest singers of all time, and bro, she's just an embarrassing mom."
It's so true, though. The celebrities, they're just like us. They embarrass their kids, too.
Yeah, they're not immune to the joys of family life. Now, just to provide a little context, the article does mention that Moroccan and Monroe are twins. They were born in 2011 to Mariah and Nick Cannon, and their divorce was finalized back in 2016.
Right. So you have this whole backdrop of co-parenting and kids growing up in the public eye, which adds another layer to the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. And there's another really interesting thing the article mentions. Mariah Carey is actually a gamer herself.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Apparently, she even collaborated with Fortnite a while back. And get this, she actually credits Moroccan for introducing her to the game. She even told People magazine, and they quoted this in the article, she said, "I was watching my son play Fortnite for the longest time, and then he taught me how to play." So clearly, she's making an effort to connect with his interests.
That's sweet. It makes her crashing his dream even funnier, though, right?
Oh, totally. It's like, Mom, I appreciate you trying to understand my world, but please, not like this. And speaking of Moroccan trying to carve out his own little corner of the internet, the article also mentions his Twitch username, Curly Hair Rocky, and especially his about page. It's like he knew this was coming. He straight up says, "Yes, I am Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon's son. Please stop asking."
Oh, he's seen it all. That's hilarious.
I know. And then, his stated goal is to be a 13-year-old streamer who's just trying to get big on Twitch and YouTube, which, that's classic teenager, right? But he's doing it with this added, complexity of having super famous parents. So this Twitch thing, as mortifying as it probably was in the moment, it's actually a really human, relatable glimpse into the unique challenges he's navigating.
Absolutely. It's like he's trying to build his own identity, his own brand, while constantly having to acknowledge and deal with the fact that, his parents are Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon.
Exactly. So what can we take away from all of this? Well, this seemingly small, funny moment, Mariah Carey crashing her son's Twitch stream, it actually offers some pretty big insights.
Definitely. It's a good reminder that even those living what we might consider extraordinary lives, with fame and fortune, they still experience those really everyday kind of mundane aspects of family, like parents embarrassing their kids. That's a timeless tradition.
It's a universal truth. So think about this. What is this little peek into the life of a celebrity child? A child who's clearly trying to create his own space online. What does it tell us about that whole balancing act between public and private life, especially when you're growing up in the spotlight? It's got to be tough.
It raises all sorts of questions about boundaries and identity, and makes you wonder, what are the long-term effects of growing up with that constant awareness of the public eye?
And, thinking about this whole Mariah Moroccan situation might even make you think about other times you've seen celebrity parents interacting with their kids, whether it's online, in public, whatever. What do those moments, the planned ones and the spontaneous ones, what do they really reveal about the family dynamics at play?
It's a fascinating thing to consider. And at the end of the day, what's so captivating about this Mariah Carey Twitch moment is that, despite the fame and the extraordinary circumstances, it boils down to something we can all relate to. The ups and downs of family relationships and a teenager just trying to figure out who he is and where he fits in, even if his mom happens to be Mariah Carey holding a dog.
And that's the beauty of it, right? It's this reminder that underneath it all, we're all just human. We all have those awkward family moments, those relatable struggles, and sometimes those moments just happen to go viral.
And give us all a good laugh.
Exactly. Okay, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening.
Always a pleasure.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough.